Hello and welcome to Let's Play Hearthstone Arena. We're currently 5-0 up with our Paladin deck. We don't have a lot of nuts cards. We do have, um, excuse me there. We do have 3 True Silver Champions and a single Gold Master, which is I think the reason why we're winning a lot. The triple True Silver Champion. The only place where we really needed them was against the... Yeah, I'm gonna mulligan all of these. I want some early game against a rogue. Like, True Silver Champion is really good. The only place that I needed them was against an aggro... Come on, find the word. Why am I having so much trouble with finding a word here? Against an aggro... Paladin. Well, and did get a bit unlucky, but I mean, in the end I had a huge advantage. But I mean, he turn 1. Wow, he really doesn't have anything here. Doesn't even do anything. Like, I'm just gonna summon a 1/1 then. If he wants to play the long game, I'm fine with that. You can probably win the long game. Really, he's gonna shiv that. What is he thinking about casting on my minion? I was just thinking, like, holy hell, he has to be desperate. Okay, I don't have a Mad Bomber, so boo-hoo me. I'll just... whatever. Like, he's not doing anything. Well, at least he took a damage, and he's gonna take another one here, just by hero powering. And he has a stupid 1/1 in play, which trades with whatever creature I play anyway, but that's fine. 4 mana, as long as it isn't the Yeti. Oh, that's actually decent. So he finally goes on the aggression, huh? We obviously want to get rid of the 4/4. Yeah, that's fine. So we go down to 25, go down to 22. He has 6 cards. So this is where the game actually starts now. A bit later in the game than usual. And I think once it gets to the late game, I'm not that bad. I obviously don't have any consecrations. I do have a bunch of answers against that 3/1. I think I'm actually gonna do something like this. Because if he plays something big, then Goldmaster will draw me even more cards. I can get extra value out of the 3/3 if I want with the Brewmaster. Or he can obviously trade there, like I don't care either he traded there, because I have 7 cards soon to his 6. Really? So now he has a 4/2 in play, still not useful. Whoops! I want to put it back in my hand, but I actually accidentally got it out there. So I have to do this play now, but I actually didn't want to. So 6 cards to 6, 7 to 7 basically. Because the coin, yeah, it doesn't really count as a card. Please attack the 1/1. Like, I wouldn't mind if you did. Because of an archer, dude, of an archer. He has Assassinate here. He just drew that. Or Betrayal, like, that's just bad. I can reset the Divine Shield, but I don't think I actually feel the need to. Oh, we can Elven Archer, bounce it back Elven Archer. Whoops. This is gonna be troublesome. This is gonna be real annoying. How to deal with a 6-7. Play 5-5, I guess. I know this seems weird, but I have to deal with the 6-6 somehow. The 5-5 will deal with it on its own. But I want to run out the 3-1 just to confuse him a bit. He can obviously not get rid of the 5-5, and the 3-1 now also gets around some taunts. He has a... okay. Okay, that doesn't matter. Like, sure, it makes a difference. Because I'm under a lot of pressure here, but... wow, really, he didn't attack me, huh? So here we have a control again, but we're at 11. And we're up one card, I guess. So we want our 7 drop to gain us some life soon. And we did get into the late game against a rogue, which usually is good, but for some odd reason here it doesn't seem to be. Because our opponent is actually playing a bit more late game than usual. Really, he's still gonna do something like that. You can attack it, dude. Don't play a card on it. Well, I guess if you really want to do something like that. And then what? Really? Oh, I see. Now it makes sense. So yeah, we just kill that shit up. Battle cry. Yeah, I'd rather have 5-4 in play. And he only has 3 cards. We have a second true silver. If we can survive a bit longer here, we win the game easily. Okay, that's a pretty annoying card, because we're actually gonna be as good as that next turn. Because this is 10. That's a good draw, but is it enough? Can also do this, but then it runs into problems. I think we want to do this. And then... yeah, let's do this. If he plays a creature and goes for me, I can have mind control take. The other option was instead of a token, we mind control take, but... so he probably... yeah, please go for me some more. No, really? Okay. Yeah, so mind control take will now take creature here. Is he at least gonna play it? Really? What? This is weird. This is really weird. Like, where is the rest of... so we should have a 2-2 and a 2-1, like visually. I don't know if this is just a visual bug or actually a bug in the game where it bugged this. But he obviously should have more creatures now than this. This is peculiar. Like, I still think I win here. Because I'm at 12, I have True Silver Champion, I have 5 cards to his 0. mind control tech will steal one. But this is really weird. So either my game crashed, but it doesn't seem like that. Because then I would already have noticed it, right? Or his game crashed, maybe. This is really annoying bug. Like, he's probably just annoyed at it, that just happened. And I would understand, like, it's basically game breaking here. Because this is a turning point in the game. Why is there not yet anything going on? Is this like a bug where it goes infinite? And we just have to wait and wait and wait. There has to be something, right? Please say something, my opponent. At least let me know that you're there. Yeah, it seems to be stuck. And I don't know how you call support. So he does seem to be here because he is going over cards, but just bugged out the game somehow. I think he's either waiting for me to do something. So he's there, yeah. And this is where chat would come in handy. And I don't think any of us want to give up this game. Especially in Nadai, like I have an insane hand here. I can easily win this if it wasn't for this bug. And if it is bugged, I'm probably gonna cut the video somehow. Because you obviously don't want to sit here and watch us stare down, where me and my opponent just keep doing nothing for an extended period of time, until one of us decides, hey, this has been long enough, I have to go to bed, and I concede. I'll tell you one thing, it ain't gonna be me. But I'm gonna cut the video here, and I'll see you when we resolve this. Hello and welcome back. So that's the second that I didn't do. You apparently can't even concede, you basically have to leave the game. I didn't care about waiting, and I don't actually think that if your opponent leaves the game you get a win for it. Like, I still think my deck is strong enough to go for more wins to 9. So basically just left the game myself after like 2 or 3 minutes even, pretty fast. I googled it a bit and you have no solution to it. And apparently some people have caught on to it, and maybe some are abusing it. Like in this case I don't think he had any reason to, because I was at a pretty low life total though. But it could have been, we never know. So I'll run out this turn 1 as usual. It stops him from coining out a stupid drop, which indeed he didn't, and I think that was obviously a mistake, because even if you coin something out, we can other peacekeeper it, or equality and then start killing things with tokens. We don't want an equality here, like that's just gonna be bad value for us. But yeah, so we took our first loss there. Not really annoyed by it, like it's probably not my opponent's fault. If he abused it, okay, he got a win for it. Good luck with that, but I think he just wanted to make that play, because it was a pretty normal, decent play that he would be able to do there. So yeah, the young priestess here is value. Holy shit, the value I'm getting. He can obviously coin here and then consecrate, which I assume is gonna be his play. Nope, it's gonna be Drake. So he has a 4/7 Drake. He can make it a 1/7, but that doesn't seem smart. I actually think I want to equality here. Sacrifice one of these, hit him for 3. And summon more tokens. Bam, another one too. Yeah, Young Priestess value. Seriously. His tokens died, he couldn't clone out something. And this is what I mean, like, my deck is strong enough with decent enough cards. I think I could afford taking a loss there by conceding. If I was like 6-2, I probably would have waited until like 3 hours or something. Until he finally conceded or whatever. Interesting. So we can pump that and kill it. And then summon a token. And then use the weapon later on. Yeah, that's fine. I don't think it's gonna get a lot more value than it already has right now. We have 6 power in play. He has 7 cards, I have 6 cards plus 3 tokens. I have Ancient Brewmaster, Yeti, Peacekeeper, True Silver Champion, and Good Kings, which obviously isn't useful at this point in the game. 3-1 charge, gonna take out a 3-3. It's even gonna take out more here. Don't actually care. Yeah, I'll probably sacrifice a bunch of tokens here. That's fine. Again, could use a True Silver, but don't think it's needed. 6 cards to 6 while being on the play, so we one-upped him somewhere, and we still have tempo here. It is against Paladin though, they have really strong cards to swing in their favor. I could know, I play Paladin back myself. But it's really hard to get rid of Divine Shields and stuff like that. As a Paladin, you only have Silence basically, because you don't have Destroy Target Minion or something. I don't think you do. It's all damage based anyway. You could shrink it with Peacekeeper, like, that's an option. But then I just Brewmastered back to my hand. Yeah, Brewmaster is also really good value in my deck. It can reset Divine Shields, it can reset Peacekeepers, it can reset the Imp Master. Okay. And okay. So it does get rid of the Divine Shield this way. And I'm actually gonna bounce it to my hand here. Because I think this adds more pressure and plays around the Hammer of Rat, which I guess he has in his hands, seeing the way he played. And now he's just under more pressure. Like if he had a Hammer of Rat there, and I didn't play the 5-4, I would play the Yeti. And he's under less pressure even than Hammers. But now his Hammer is sitting in his hand, being useless. Even something like Boulder Ogre isn't gonna scare me. Because I can throw Silver Champion, attack it with a 3-1 and then attack him for 5. So yeah, apparently if you Defiance Bandit, bounce it to your hand and replay it pretty fast, it's gonna bug out the game and you can actually get 3 wins like that. So if you play Rogue and have that combo and you wanna be an asshole, you can do it. Please don't do it. I think it's very unsportsmanlike. But again, I don't think my opponent intended to do it there at that point. He just drew the 3-2. It was a normal play to do it there. He would have probably attacked with a weapon and his 2-1 onto my creature there. Okay. Not a bad draw. Like a pretty normal one, I guess. The question is, do I want to sacrifice my Divine Shield for a token? The answer is yes, because I drew Brewmaster. We're actually gonna play something that survives the attack from the weapon. Like the 3-2 doesn't. Big fucking whoop. But he has 7.5 cards to my 7. Really? How? How did he just one-up me? Oh, he just drew a card for a turn, I guess? No, that's not possible. The weapon? I'm counting the weapon? No. 7 cards in hand and I have 7 in play. How? Where did he? The weapon is... I can't just counted as an expanded card to my 5-4. I don't see where he would 1-up me. I also don't see where he drew extra cards. Am I miscounting this somehow? I have no clue at it anymore. Still being at 30 makes Guardian Kings a lot worse. Just gonna be a 5-6 for 7. Then Bowler Freestoker is obviously a better card. Oh, he is here. I was like, is he like AFK? But nope, he's here. He is thinking about things. Thinking about life and such. Okay. I probably just want to kill that with the True Silver Champion. Like, I don't care about life I'm gonna lose. And I'm probably gonna run out the Mind Control tech or... Scarlet Crusader, like if he wants to trade a token now for Divine Shield, I'm fine with that. I can't see what he has here. He could have a Consecration and then attack it. Like, sure. It's still 1-for-1. Consecration for 4 mana for a 3 mana card, plus a 2 mana investment for him for a token. Like, it also gets my token, sure. So 2 mana investment is negated, I guess. But again, 6 cards to... 7. Yeah, token doesn't count. I'm still confused. I don't get where he 1-upped me. I don't think he did. And previously in this match I counted 6-6, right? There has to be some miscalculation on my end. Like I just drew my card maybe? I don't know. Doesn't even matter anymore. So he's trying to stabilize here, and he actually has. I'm still the aggressor, but it's not gonna be a huge benefit for me. And I have to draw out a win here somehow. If I were him, I would attack the 3-1. Or, you know, play a creature. Okay. So he does go for another equality. Or he has an equality of his own. Did I use mine already? I don't know, actually. Yeah, I think it was as well. True Silver Champion kills it. But True Silver Champion also kills that. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it really doesn't matter how I do this. So now we have 6 cards to his 5, right? I'm not miscalculating this now. Yeah, I still don't know where that just happened. But yeah, what he just did was pretty bad. Consecration here, nope. So 4-4 and 2-2, which I'll easily kill. I'll also easily kill that. Please have another creature. So I can mind control take something. Yeah, yeah, yeah. See me getting really excited here. Okay. So that's decent because now I can mind control take someone. We'll see what it is. It's a stupid 1-1 taunt. That's fine. I wanted to attack that anyway, like this. Attack that like that. Play weapon. Kill that. Make a token. Take you for 1. And we even got a 1-1 taunt, thanks to you. Thank you, kind citizen. And our hand is pretty loaded. Like 5/5 still is strong, 5/6 is strong. Not that great though, but at least now it is active. Like the battle cry is gonna do something. And our board is just huge. We have 9 power in play. Don't care about the 4/2 stealth. Don't care about a 5/2 stealth either. And do care about a 4/2 charge. But it does have to take the 1/1. Okay, so it does give that plus. Interesting. So attack, attack, attack. And I actually think I want a Blessing of Wisdom, the weaker card. Because if he now wants to attack that, that's fine by me. I think he has to. Yeah, this game seems pretty over. Like, we're forcing him to attack a stupid 3/2. Or at least have Consecration here or something. Or True Silver Champion, like, that's also fine. There's not much we could have done about that, could we? But I mean, this is why we play Blessing Kings on that, because it forces him. Forces his hand. How many damage do we have? 4, 10 lethal. No longer lethal, of course. Or is it? I want to attack with the 5/5 on him. He has no cards in hand. And his 4/1 weapon is gonna trade you to other 1/1. Yeah, this game's over. I don't see what saves him here. No, I really don't see it. Not in the paladin deck. Even if it kills one of my creatures. Yeah. Hammer Rat into Consecration. Blessing of Kings here. Yeah, Hammer Rat into Consecration, I guess. Oh, he just brought himself down to 4. So yeah, well played. So we go up to 6/1, possibly 7/0 actually, but you can't fix what has been done. So let's continue here. We still have a strong deck, so whatever. I just hope we don't face Rogue again, huh? Now, as I said, like, if you watch how the game plays out, I think I win it. It's not a certainty though, but I think I win it. Like, I have a 5-card advantage there, or at least a 3-card advantage. But I'm lower on life. But I don't think my opponent would do that on purpose or did that on purpose. Like, he might do it on purpose. I'm not sure. I don't know the guy. But I don't think he did it on purpose. Mad Bomber there is really bad, isn't it? Nah, still running it out there. Don't have no Shark. He has a coin for something. So he says hi. Oops. Wrong. Wrong thingy. Let's roll the die. Whoops. Bad die rolling skills. This is why I hate Mad Bomber, by the way. It's just a bad card. Really? Really? That's just terrible. Boom, deal with this now. What are you gonna do? Heal yourself and then attack it? Like, I don't mind. I don't care about that either. Really? Okay. Yeah, so we true silver champion that then. And kablamo. So 5 cards to 4.5. He just wasted a perfectly fine Circle of Healing. Nah, it's a bad card. Circle of Healing is just bad. That's also a pretty bad card here. It's still gonna die, dude. Seriously. Does it not see that? And running out of 5-4 there, while having 2 Argent Protectors up and a true silver champion for next turn, seems to be the correct play. Unless they have a Shadow Word. Good question what I want to do here. I think I just want through silver and attack him for 5. Yep. Still Argent Protectors. Holy Nova obviously clears the board. Okay. We already got to true silver champions, so the odds of him having another one here, or drawing one here, are pretty low. The question is what I want to do. Creatures are obviously more fragile than a weapon, so I probably want to keep my weapon around. Holy Nova just increased in value. But we are putting on a lot of pressure, so we have to have something like that. Okay. Should I really say how many true silver champions I have in my deck? 3. I already saw 2, so he only has 1 chance on getting one. And he did get it. Useless cardboard. I'm shitting tokens here. What are you gonna do? As usual, Blessing of Wisdom. The most stupid card. Probably should attack with this first. We're even gonna give it Divine Shield because we're that confident in it. And 7 creatures on the playing field. All shitty ones. Okay. Okay. So he has a 1/7. It's gonna be a bit more annoying, huh? Because we're actually gonna waste a lot on that, I guess. Really? How are we gonna get past the 1/7 though? We have 7 damage. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This way most creatures survive and we can do him some damage. We still have a Blessing of Wisdom up. And 4 power is pretty hard for a priest to deal with. He's actually gonna concede here, so we'll say well played. So 7-1, and I'll see you for the next video.